Access granted.
Digital rich. Digital rich. Digital. Digital rich. Digital rich. Digital. We made it rich on the internet. Stop capping. What you mean? We made it rich on the internet. Stop capping. What you mean? We made it rich on the internet. What you mean? We made it rich on the internet.
Whoa, now they wanna know how I popped out. I'm schooling all of you, but I dropped out. I leave a legacy, I'm making pops proud. And now I got the keys, kicking locked up. You wanna run and set it up? I'ma let you all know that I ain't regular. Peep game, got that pressure, know you not enough. Keep score, cause you know that I'ma run it up, run it up. I'ma run it back, no biggie. No respect, don't take that, no diddy. Too smooth, but I'm feeling so pretty. I'm loved around the world, still rep my city. Yeah, I make you waves on the internet. You think that you better, you say that you coming for me. Tell me why you ain't did it yet.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. We out. Oh. Yo, HHM, your hip hop mentor, man. We back with another one. So, man. Y'all heard it. Let's run it back.
Here, his bond was set at a whopping $2 million. So later on this morning, his attorney is going to go before a judge to ask that bond be reduced to $100,000. So the 33-year-old suspect, Clark, has been charged with murder in the shooting death of the rapper known as Takeoff.
All right. So today, they went in that private courtroom and she begged that judge, come on, judge, give us 100,000 bail. Give us 100,000 bail. But y'all gotta think about this, man. Why are these so-called murderers getting all these deals? Either they with it, the people around them with it, or Takeoff was simply sniped by an unknown person. Did y'all ever look at that bowling alley? Y'all ever looked around and see how many angles? Did y'all look at that news report? You know, did y'all look in the background of that news report? When everything was flashing, y'all see where they was investigating at? They was investigating like over top of the balcony, looking down, saying, man, the way these shots look, it looked like they was coming on a downward. You know, going through the arm, down through the torso. That's a little weird, the way that shot could have entered. I'm just saying. I'm just speculating, man. Yeah, just, you know, a little weird to me, man. Just a little weird to me. But, you know, these witnesses are untrustworthy. You know, and it seems like these dudes are just the walking. They walking just like that, man. No doubt. So look, man, like Dolph, like Mo3, like Duke the Jeweler, they spinning us. You know the circles, y'all. The reason so? Them damn Allege officials, man. They never the hell let your ass down. I mean, put yourself in this situation. Put yourself in this situation. You committed some crimes, or you just in the wrong place at the wrong time. You're done. Simple as that. No private investigators. I mean, many changes. No, you know, you won't have those many changes of satisfying stories. I mean, people going from this story to that story to this story to that story. Well, today, man, your boy, you know, here from, you know, here when I showed y'all back when Little Cam went ta-ta bye-bye to the mob ties. Today was Clark Day. Now we wait. Y'all see it. Please start sending your Christmas and New Year requests for clients who are house arrest. Last request date December 16th. So This was his last day. And that was then. I'm going to read a little bit of something for y'all. I already played this for y'all. Y'all already know about the bell or coming to the court. But this is how, I don't think I showed y'all this part. This is how I showed y'all parts. All right. Okay. So look, did y'all know this? The 33-year-old is charged with murder for shooting death of Kurjnik Curry Ball, known professionally as Takeoff, a member of the hip-hop trio Migos. Clark's bond was lowered to $1 million, and it is expected to be reduced again. But the judge on this case, Judge Josh Hill, said he needs answers to some questions. Hill said he believes Clark may be flight risk and requested to deep dive into the suspect's personal finances. He wants to understand why Clark cannot post bond, yet was recorded on a jail phone call saying the $2 million was doable. Ooh. The judge is also requiring that Clark wear a GPS monitor that will immediately alert if bond conditions are violated. ABC 13 was there listening to the witness take the stand, trying to paint a picture of Clark that shows he comes from a loving and law-abiding family. It appeared his entire family was in court on Wednesday, today. He learned that Clark's father is some sort of software engineer at Johnson Space Center. And his mother is a retired HISD employee. The defense claimed Clark still lived at his parents' home in Channel View and is taking one class at Houston Community College. Clark is the second of 3 siblings. Joseph Clark, the suspect father, said he is willing to put the family home up as collateral if his son bonds is lowered. In addition, the whole family will co-sign a bond issued from a bondsman if lowered, which Mark Metz, a ball bondsman, said the family has already taken care of. Takeoff was shot to death in the early morning hours of November the 1st outside a bowling alley in downtown Houston. Police said he was in a crowd of people and an innocent bystander near an argument over a dice game. Detectives on the case alleged Clark had a gun in one hand and wine bottle in another. When he caught on camera firing his weapon, those bullets allegedly struck Takeoff. Fingerprints on the wine bottle are that detectives say help identify Clark to authorities. Anything here else? No, let's read it. It's extremely excessive. We did some research, and what we determined was the average median income for a citizen in Harris County is around $60,000 to $65,000. Letitia Quinez, Clark's attorney, told ABC 13 Monday night. Additionally, defendants similarly situated as Mr. Clark do not have $2 million. Of course, in the motion, but it was doable. Remember what the judge said, it was doable. But y'all heard what I read. It sounded like they was going to go ahead and do it as long as he go through with these arrangements. Okay. In the motion, let's call her Q. Quinez. Okay. Said Clark would surrender his passport and that his father would ensure he appears in court. Also, he put himself up. The state asked for a high bond, saying Clark was a flight risk for plan to flee to Mexico and arrested, but we all know that was bullshit. They already proved that. Jim Willis, a private investigator who was hired to the Clark team, who was also in court today, he said the ticket to Mexico was canceled a few days before. Well, they said he only got it 2 days before, but okay. Clark was arrested. The suspect allegedly taken that trip with his sister and friends. Oh, wow. They added that. Okay, that's great. When the time is right and all the evidence comes out, I feel very confident that it will change the narrative of what it is now, Quinez said. Clark's defense team claimed he was trying to lease an apartment in the days prior to his arrest, raising the question of whether this was an act of someone who is trying to flee the country would do. So that don't make sense, guys. He's trying to purchase a place. He's trying to live somewhere where he allegedly killed a man. So where is he flying? Where are he going fast with $12.85 or $1,200? You know, no matter how you look at it, this is a tragedy, Quinez said. It is. In a search warrant released last week, police cited video for forensic evidence that led the murder charge against Clark. In search warrant released last week, police cited video and forensic evidence that led to the murder of charge against Clark. Okay. Read the full warrant below. Oh, we'll bring that out another time. Well, there you have it, man. There you have it. Your boy will be coming home soon, man. Seems like the judge is working with him. A little hesitant. But you already see, man, it ain't about the money. It's just timing. Like your boy said here.
They supposed to put it out. It's in our benefit for them to put it out. But what you doing ain't benefiting us. 9 out of 10 times, the average person ain't goddamn reading up this paperwork on their own. They go to YouTube to find this stuff. They not going to Pacer. They don't know how to get this information. This information is meant for folks like you that know how to get to it, make it look like HPD give a damn about this shit. But the whole time, this was a play. And this play is going to get played out regardless. But you doing this, you really confusing folks. You got folks really thinking folks is talking.